First of all, just want to start off by saying thoughts and prayers are with everyone affected with the Madden event yesterday. Horrific news, and honestly, I couldn't believe what I was reading. I turned on Twitter, I saw everyone talking about it, and it is horrible. It is fucking disgusting. Absolutely I have no words for it. I genuinely...
The world we live in is pretty fucking sad, really, isn't it? Sometimes, Christ. I mean, I always say it, the downfall of this planet is humanity. Sometimes, there's a lot of good people out there, but when you see shit like that, it just makes you lose faith, doesn't it? I mean, I've seen people saying, like, the security should have been better. I agree. But at the same time, it's one of those things, you think that you're safe in a gaming tournament. I think it's...
Yeah,
the thing is, with these sort of events, it's always in situations where you just didn't see it coming. So, there was a shooting at a cinema. It was a long time ago now, I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
In America. Again, in the cinema.
Yeah.
You don't expect that to happen.
Yeah, it's...
But anyway, look, I want to say anyway, some of the media is... I think sort of implying that gaming is making people violent. Video games don't make somebody shoot somebody. It's absolute nonsense. So my response to the media is stop talking bollocks. No. I've played video games all my life. I was playing Grand Theft Auto when I was 8 years old. A psychopath has got hold of a gun, and what happens when those two combine?
Yeah,
we see the results.
I mean,
it's sad. It's very sad. I'm so sad for anyone who lost their life.
No one should have to...
Well, I don't really know.
No one should even have to...
Anyway.
It's... Yeah, it is... Oh.
Us good guys, stick together, and you certainly don't stop living your life, because I tweeted out about this and someone said, I'm afraid
to go places.
Nah, you can't live like that. You keep doing what you want to do.
Got to stick together, and we got to fight the bullshit in the world at the end of the day.
Something like that can happen anywhere and at any time. So anyway... Very sad.
Yeah.
Huge. Now moving on to this video. Okay, we wanted to pay our respects there at the start to the victims. Okay, so today we're going to talk about FIFA 19. Now, I did an Instagram story and I said, could you tell us, to anyone who's played the beta, what you think about it? And you might be in the video tonight. It got 2,000 views and I deleted it because I've already got enough comments. There was loads. Yeah. So going to go through that.
Can I say at the same time while we're doing that, in the background, I've actually got a really, really close to 194 draft. I'm just going to do some drafting in the background, guys. I'm not going to play any gameplay. Just some drafting in the background. Just trying to get... as high-rated draft as I possibly can.
Yeah, and I've set him a bit of a challenge here, because if you get a 194 while we have this discussion, if I will buy you the best version of FIFA 19.
Yeah.
No bullshit, I'll even show it. Yeah. I will show me buying him it. I want you guys to leave a comment, and I just want you to tell me which version of FIFA 19 you are buying. And also, if we could hit 3,000-4,000 likes on this video, that'd be great.
That'd be good.
And let's get stuck on with it then. So you do that challenge.
Yeah, I'm on it, but I'm still going to be talking, Chris.
Straight away, I'm going to jump in here, right?
I want to talk about FIFA 19. I've got my opinions and what I want to see and stuff.
So I've seen quite a few videos that are negative on FIFA 19, okay? So first of all, I saw quite a few videos on pro clubs, people very disappointed that there's no changes, and actually that comes in straight away with one of the messages that was sent in, and it's here. I had the beta and I didn't like pro clubs because it is the same thing as FIFA 18 and nothing has changed except from boots, etc.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, I didn't talk about clubs, and there's a reason for that. I was once upon a time a big fan of clubs.
We both were.
We both were. FIFA 09 and FIFA 10, we
were the biggest club supporters you could get.
Oh boy, did we like clubs.
Straight up, right?
That's all we played, isn't it?
It's all we played. We never even touched foot.
No. Well, no, I did. I played foot. But clubs was my most enjoyed.
Clubs was it, man.
So, from there, FIFA 10 onwards, people may disagree and say it was later, but we slowly stopped playing clubs because we saw the decline. It got worse and worse.
There's a pattern happening. Same thing every year, no change.
Nothing was changing. So we gave up. Every year we were saying, hopefully it'll be good this year, and it was never, nothing was being done about it. We gave up talking about it, gave up hope. So we don't even talk about it anymore.
I know, that's because the kind of state. We know what to expect.
We know it'll be shit.
We know.
So we don't even bother talking about it anymore.
I was surprised.
And that's sad, really.
You know what? I'm surprised to even see the uproar about people complaining about clubs not being different this year. It's been like that for 10 years.
But we had the uproar about 6 years ago.
Exactly.
We weren't making FIFA videos. I mean, like, off camera, we were having these chats.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden everyone's sort of raging about it. Clubs has needed a change for about 6 years.
It's nothing new.
This is not
new. It's nothing new. It's nothing new.
So I wanted to address, that's why I've not been ranting about clubs. Gave up a long time ago. I know, you know, maybe EA will now do something about it.
I think this year has been an indication to EA that, oh shit, people actually do want something to happen with clubs.
We'll see next year. They're not, you know, this year it seems like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But my issue there as well is, for me, it's not just that it needs new boots and kits.
That's another thing,
For me, the gameplay has needed a massive overhaul for a long time.
The whole fundamentals of how the game works.
For me, the problem with clubs, and why I stopped playing it personally, is because you had the pro system. So I always played any, and you had these pros that were really high rated, and it was just laughable how easy it was to score.
Yeah.
There wasn't a good balance. The AI needed to be better.
Yeah.
So you had really poor AI and these 90 rated pros just banging in stupidly easy goals.
Yeah.
And it just went, for me as an any player, it was terrible. So I'm not going to bang on any more about clubs. I wanted to address that. Mate, got your message there. And sorry to say, there won't be a change. I knew that before I even played it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's not all negative. Now, most of the comments that came in were actually positive about the beta. Well, and I saw on Twitter some negativity, but actually when I asked our fans about it, there's a lot of positivity. So let's read this one out.
Go on, mate.
It felt different to FIFA 18 and it had many bugs, which should hopefully get fixed.
Bugs are normal.
It's a closed
bugs
beta.
Are normal.
New Division Rivals is a lot more intriguing and just plain old Division, sorry.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because I think I've said this already, but I think just that alone, the fact that you will get rewarded for winning divisions now.
Brilliant.
I think that alone is going to add so much to FIFA 19.
That adds so much for me.
Just that alone.
Because I think also it will make the pros more accustomed to play the weekend league, and then you've got like this weird area of like a casual player and a pro. That area where you're not pro, you don't want to be pro, but you're really good at the game and you really want to be competitive, but not at a pro level. So like I feel like divisions is fucking great for that because it keeps a really nice area for those kind of players, and then the pros can play their 40 games a weekend. I want to be good at the game, I want to be competitive at the game, but I don't want to play 40 games a week. So I think the divisions, the new rival divisions, I love it. I was so happy to hear about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people saying for FUT Champs they should extend it to the Monday as well. Is that still not a lot of games in 4 days?
Again, yeah.
If you work that out on average, if it's 4 days, that's a lot of games in a day still.
I think what EA want to make happen is that Weekend League, they want how do I explain this? The players that really do want to make it to that pro stage. You know what I mean? That really high level stage. So they want it to almost be filled of just those players. Does that make sense to you? That's the kind of vibe I get. Divisions has opened up for those, the players that aren't quite that high level of pro stage. And I think I've read somewhere that EA want all the pros to play each other in Weekend League. That's how you find the best of the best.
Well, that makes
sense, doesn't it? Yeah. Pros playing people that are completely not on their level. Is that a fair system for a pro to get to, those
I agree with what
events?
You said, though, with the division thing. It's good because people who aren't pro can enjoy it in their own way still, get rewarded for it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
kind of like me. I'm not a pro,
and it makes sense. It completely makes sense.
I'm going to be honest. Personally, I'm not a massive esports. I don't watch esports.
No.
I play games for fun.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I do want to watch more esports in FIFA 19, but 192, Chris, what do you think? Not bad? Not bad.
Yeah, good start there.
Let's try and get a 193.
All right, now I want to ask you guys a question. Actually, to anyone who played the beta, how was the defending? Was it better? So just any thoughts on defending? Because I didn't play it, Matt didn't play it, we didn't get in the beta.
Defending there's so many issues with defending, but also it could never be perfect. Let's be honest, it's a ball bouncing around on a pitch. It can never be perfect.
No, there needs a lot of improvement there for me.
For me though, defending, like, one of the things is slide tackles. When you slide tackle, 9 times out of 10 you do not win the ball.
Yeah.
And that's just how the ball physics work.
Also, that one where they run in a line and you can't catch them, like it's weird. It's almost not glitchy, but you know what I'm talking about. Do you know when they?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
they could be at the halfway line.
Yeah.
And they start sprinting and they get this weird spree where you literally can't stop it.
It's literally,
and that's not being a bad player. It's definitely something that
it's momentum
fixing.
Though, isn't it?
I don't know what it is, but I hope it's not in 19. I hate it.
Yeah.
It's a weird one, but it just really annoys me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying that most of the comments were positive. There is one negative, well, a more negative one here. Well, no, it is negative. I disliked the beta. Yeah, that's negative, Chris. Yeah, Crossing felt awful and passing was a bit weird. However, it's not the full game, so the actual game will probably be a lot different. That could be a case of because it was different. Whenever you first play something that's new and different and out of your comfort zone, it might feel bad, but
it's always going to be a shock.
It might be bad. I don't know. I've not played it, but there you go. There's
but also bringing up a point though. It happens every year. 2 weeks after the game is launched, we usually get a patch where it fixes a lot of things. This is what the feedback is for through the beta, through FIFA 19 events that they usually hold. It's to get feedback, and when the game's out, they can hear a little bit more feedback, and then the game changes.
Yeah, I think you'll find, mate, it will be a lot different to the beta. But anyway, I don't know. We will see. You will see. Here's one. The graphics were almost realistic. Okay, the time in perspective on shots and passes made it seem real. Looking forward to it. I didn't really like how the defenders were catching up to my 90+ pace attackers. Okay. Well, I guess that's EA just trying to close in the gap of the pace
abuse, yeah. Which makes sense.
Which has been narrowed down a lot over the years. Back 5 years ago, it was a lot easier to literally just run past defenders.
It really was.
Even in this FIFA, that's been narrowed down a lot.
It has.
I think that's... I semi-disagree with you. I think it might be a good thing because... That used to be a bit of a problem, really, pace.
Let's put it this way.
I mean, sure, I know what you're saying, though. Yeah, Neymar should be faster than Mertesacker.
Is this a point of...
I don't know why I said Mertesacker.
Is this a point of it depends which side you're on? If you're the attacker and their defender catches you up, you're going to moan.
Yeah.
If your defender catches him up, you say, oh, yeah, he's solid. He's got solid pace. So it's a bit of that as well, probably. And I'm victim of that as well. I've done that before, Depends what side you're on.
I had the beta, and I quite enjoyed the new active touch aspect. When you click in the right stick, your player will flick up the ball, and you have more control on how your player flicks it and where you want it to go. That sounds interesting.
There's quite a few things, yeah.
Another one here. Hi guys, the FIFA 19 beta is a lot smoother with a lot more control over your players than 18. PS, love the vid at the moment. Well, thank you very much for saying you love the vids. Mate. I appreciate that. So again, that's a positive one to take. Like I say, look, when I asked our fans, what do you think of it? Most of them were positive.
Yeah.
And all I've seen on Twitter is a lot of negativity.
It's because the negativity shines, doesn't it?
But when I ask you guys, it's all good, to be honest. So I don't know. Didn't play it. I'm asking you, and I've asked you. So that's that really. I wanted to sort of get your opinion on it first. So what do we want to see from 19? We've sort of discussed that. I want to see better defending.
Yeah.
I want to see... we know this is fixed though, but to get rewarded for winning the division, we know that's there now.
Yeah,
there's just little things, I think, for me.
Like a lot of it for me is almost in the game modes. For me, actually, gameplay. FIFA 18 gameplay. Yes, it's got its negatives and blah blah blah. Gameplay, they're never going to get it. They're never going to get the gameplay to a point where everyone's like,
no,
solid,
but when
right?
there's blatantly something though that is poor, it needs improving at least.
Yeah, but
I disagree with that.
But at the same time, we don't know how hard it is to improve things like that. We have a problem.
Oh Christ, no! I'm not a game developer.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? We can all sit here and ridicule, but we don't know how if it's viable to even change. So for me, game modes, it needs more stuff. We've got foot draft, we've got divisions, and we've got weekend league. right now. That's it, really, isn't it? That is it. We need more. SBCs they invented, that was good as well.
Of course, the SBCs were a really good addition,
Stuff like that. And almost, you know what? Why don't do stuff like that doesn't involve gameplay? Why not a foot draft style thing where you don't actually play with the team, but you go for like the highest rating or something and you get a reward on how well you made a team?
What about like a management one where you make the team and you watch it like a manager?
You even watch it, something that doesn't actually involve gameplay. It's an interesting point. But obviously, FIFA 19 is around the corner and stuff like that, can't be implemented at this point unless they're going to surprise us with something huge, which, hopefully they would, but I don't think there's, I think everything's pretty much on there's the Champions League stuff,
that's going to be big. Yeah, the Champions League is going to be big.
Yeah.
I've seen like gameplay of that. You've got different commentary. Here's something I'm hoping. There's new commentary for the Champions League mode. What I hope you can do is use that commentary in every mode, because I'm sick of the commentators now. Martin Tyler. Yeah. No offense, but I want new commentary. So I hope that I can have Lee Dixon as my commentator playing Ultimate Team.
That'd be pretty cool, man.
I hope so. For me, it's the little things. I hope the defending's better.
Do you want me to tell you another thing, Chris? And I know it's it's got on your mind quite a bit.
Go on,
but it's the old nets.
Yeah,
that's more ripple, doesn't it? Sometimes just
more nets would be nice.
Yeah, we need some more realistic nets. It's little things, it's petty little things, but nets would be nice that move. It would be pretty cool.
Yeah, this has been one big sort of chat on FIFA 19 on really what you think with adding what we think.
Yeah.
So first of all, just want to say this now. Videos right now are, we're not really playing FIFA 18 now, not properly, I think you get that. Look, in 2 weeks, our FIFA 19 videos are starting, really, because the demo's out in 2 weeks, at least I believe it is. So from there, it's all 19 on this channel, guys. Yeah. So I think you understand the period we're in. We're day by day doing something random, because normally I've said we have like a Road to Glory style. Okay, it's not a Road to Glory because we buy packs, but we have a style of videos we make that thrive when the game is hot.
Yeah.
The game's not hot now, it's dead. Yeah. So we're having to do videos that are a bit different from our style. Because we won't be doing this when the game's out. We will be kicking arse with the Road to Glory.
Yeah.
So bear with us,
It's tough, guys. And I'm sorry about this draft that you're watching right now. It's not turned out too great.
It's a crapper.
To be honest, my mind's, listening to you.
Yeah, it's more about a chat in this video.
Talk about,
Like I say, I appreciate you sticking with us and... I don't get me wrong though, I have really enjoyed doing this video. I've enjoyed the chat. Mm-hmm. But yeah, videos right now are a bit different. Tomorrow, PES 19 is released. So what we want to do is do a pack opening on that. I say pack opening. So tomorrow we're going to do that. It'll be a one-off. Don't worry, this is not becoming a PES channel. Okay, it's going to be something different. Yep. I'm intrigued. I want to try it myself. So I know that I believe David Beckham's like one of the icons on the game. That's interesting. That.
Yep.
So we're going to do that. Hopefully, pack some good players on that and just have a look at the game. Really, that'll be tomorrow's video. And we're nearly there. We're very nearly there now with the 19 content. Like I say, it's 2 weeks really now. Yeah. So thank you so much for supporting us and what we do.
Yeah. Just believe us when we say, we're hopefully gonna have the best year on FIFA that we've ever had next year, because I feel like we've got some things ready, guys, and we've got things planned, and we're ready to kick ass in it. All right, so just 2 more weeks.
2 weeks.
2 more weeks.
Hang in there with us.
That's all we've got, guys.
So I think I've pretty much discussed.
You covered everything, mate.
I think I have.
We covered everything.
Roll it, Matt. Okay, there we go.
Rolled it. There we go.
He's rolled it. He's rolled it, mate.
Rolling.
Yesterday, Super Sunday. Oh, you don't want to miss that one. The thumbnail was fresh. A lot of people liked the thumbnail.
It's a good one.
So yeah, go and check that out. It was Super Sunday. The next Super Sunday we will discuss tomorrow, actually. But yeah, too late now. Guys, click something. Click.